Thanks for being with us. I'm Rob Powers. Here's a look at what we're working on now at 11.
We're mad at H-E-L-L.
Outrage in Cleveland over a shooting at an East Side grocery store. Plus this.
The vice president called downtown Canton lawless. I'm Catherine Ross here on a very busy night here in downtown Canton. A lot of neighbors say he has the wrong idea.
But first, it's felt more like April than August this week. Will it continue through the weekend? Those stories and more tonight. News 5 at 11 starts now. And we start with weather. We start with meteorologist Katie McGraw. Weekend, cool?
Yeah, well, kind of cool for August. Yeah, as you just mentioned, feeling more like spring or maybe early fall, depending on your season of choice. But we're going to be dry the entire time. I said it earlier today, you know, maybe you spring for the more expensive car wash because it'll last you a few days because we're staying dry all through the weekend and even into next week. And currently our radar, as expected with dry conditions, whole lot of nothing to show you out there today. Tonight now at this point, sitting at 11:02, downtown Cleveland looking gorgeous, 65 right now. We have lighter winds in comparison to the breezy winds that we had earlier today. 60 degrees for Akron, 61 for Worcester, 58 for Mansfield. So we do have already some of these numbers dipping into the 50s at this point, and I think we're going to see more 50s on the board as we move into that overnight period. So this is kind of just the start. So lots of low 60s out there right now. Mid 60s for downtown Cleveland and also over towards Sandusky, still in the upper 60s. Look at these low temperatures into tomorrow morning, 57 degrees. I think some of us could get as low as maybe the upper 40s. I'll show you those low temperatures coming up in just a few minutes. But here's the afternoon for tomorrow. Just simply fantastic. We'll also talk about our next potential to see some rain showers coming up in just a few.
I'm Catherine Ross here in Canton during First Friday on Enshrinement Weekend for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The gathering comes just days after Vice President JD Vance was in town, and a lot of neighbors here say the Vice President had the wrong idea about downtown Canton. Friday evening, downtown Canton is on full display.
There's a lot of people with a lot of energy, especially artistic energy. They want to make stuff happen here.
Tim Carmody owns Second April Studios, an art and maker space on Cleveland Avenue. On First Friday during Hall of Fame weekend, he says it gives visitors a taste of Canton.
Lots of foot traffic, obviously. People from out of town that don't know what Canton's all about.
Another out-of-towner was in Canton this week. Monday, Vice President JD Vance was visiting a steel plant when he was asked about a large fight in downtown Cincinnati. His response sparked backlash.
How many of you all have wanted to go to downtown Akron or downtown Canton or downtown Columbus for a meal, but you're worried because the local authorities in these big cities have allowed lawlessness to run wild? We have got to make great American cities safe again.
He is mistaken. He is wrong. Canton is perfectly safe to be downtown. It's as safe as any other city if you want to go to the downtown restaurants.
Neighbors and city leaders point to the success of events like this. Creative director Jonathan Becker says First Fridays attract 7,000 to 15,000 people each month.
There's so much happening here. I don't understand why he would say such a thing.
The Canton mayor also issued a statement calling Vance's comments baseless and statistically unfounded. He said Canton police have reduced violent crime and homicide rates, and he pointed out a newly established downtown police substation. Some tell us crime happens everywhere, and Canton can get a bad rap.
People say, well, Canton is all this.
No, it's not like people think.
Downtown business owners like Harmony say the comments from politicians do little to change the minds of people who live, work, and visit here.
I think we care about each other a lot here, and I don't know. I think politicians will say whatever they want, so I don't really heed it.
And the mayors of Akron and Columbus also condemned Vance's comments from earlier this week. You can read their full statements in this story on our website. In Canton, Catherine Ross, News 5.